Taurus. I'm going to tell you who you can trust and who you can't this week. This is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. I'm going to use astrology, tarot, and oracle cards, divine insights for you like I do every single week. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you don't miss any of these messages. Taurus comes out every single Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific time, so that you don't miss any of these updates, because there's a lot going on, and not all of it is what meets the eye. So I'm going to use astrology, oracle, and tarot cards to give you insights, provide you with insights to let you know what energy is afoot and how to deal with it. There's always an extended reading for an even deeper message, deeper understanding, and more information. So I hope you guys will join me for that. Also, you can join my Unbound membership. I would love to have you. I go live for the Unbound members. Unbound members have all of the extended at their fingertips. They can get access to all of the extended videos for the lifetime of their membership, as well as live chats to me multiple times a week, where they're members only chats. You can ask me whatever you want. And also, please do consider joining me daily on Astrology Motivation. That's my second YouTube channel. Consider joining me daily for live daily tarot card readings. So, who can you trust and who can't you trust? There's a moon that has shifted into, as we begin to go through this week, moon has shifted into Gemini, and it's a really interesting kind of pitter-patter, almost ping-pong ball effect when it comes to Pluto, Mercury, and Mars. See, there's a heavy impact in your energy right now, and that is the Sun in Taurus and Uranus in Taurus are conjunct, and that's going to have a lot of impact on who you are and who you want to be and how you want to be seen, and maybe even how you want to change the world, because they're in direct opposition to your South node. So there is a strong, powerful sense of, I've got to do better. I want to be better. I can be better. I know my purpose. Also a sense of really, really being connected to social change. Maybe even wanting to be the one that makes the social change. I would warn you against becoming a poster child for social change. I believe it was Ellen DeGeneres, who is not a Taurus, said it best. If you want to do good, or you don't want to get yourself into any trouble, never choose "be nice" as your slogan, because then you're going to be expected to all the time, every single day. So there is some sort of undercutting energy to how you have tried to make change or project change. What is that undercutting energy? Well, Venus, your ruling dignitary, is in Aries. So it'll be really easy this week for people to expose your hot-headed side, your stubborn side, overreactive side, ways that you maybe didn't act in a way that you were most proud of. There's also a sense that this is coming from, because if you look at Mars, if you look at not Mars and Venus, if you look at Pluto and Mars, I wish I had the charts in front of me. Bottom line is this: Pluto is in retrograde. And it's digging up info, and it's in cahoots with the moon right now and trine to Mercury, and the moon is in Gemini as well. So there's some sort of delivery of discoveries through a friend. Somebody who was a friend, appears to be a friend, was a friend long ago, that is exposing or demonstrating aspects or situations that you have been through where you did not project those aspects of yourself that you want to be seen as having. So who to trust and who not? The die is cast, but it is definitely through communication or through something regarding a friend that there will be, a friend, somebody who knows you and may be called in some way to, it could even be a casual conversation where they will not be able to agree to what yeah, to what you want them to agree with. And the challenge here will be to not overreact, because Venus in Aries loves to overreact. She loves to get intense. She loves to go hog wild. And there's a lot of energy here regarding control. Who is in control? Somebody. How do you react when you feel somebody's trying to take control of the situation from you? And does that flatter you? And does that feed into what you want, how you want to be seen in terms of your community, in terms of your family? It's not about reputation. It's about the divide between how you want to be seen and how people see you and how you see yourself and your actual actions. And somebody can really undercut you or get you this week by pressing those buttons, Taurus. Pressing those buttons that are that overreactionary side, that not just stubborn but aggressive side. It'll be really easy with Venus in that very volatile position of early Aries to make you guys overreact or over defend or take offense really easily at somebody commenting on your looks or how you look or something with regards to your look or the way that you conceive of yourself and project yourself outward. Also financial details. So I'm not saying anything's bad with them. I'm saying somebody could easily trigger them, and there could be, because you're in a vulnerable position right now in Aries, that Venus energy is in a vulnerable position in Aries, a tendency toward overreacting or overproving, and that's where they're going to get you. Overproving, overcompensating, and demonstrating that as either lack of integrity or, oh, see, I see, you see how Taurus had a hot head, you see how that happened, and to even make you in some ways an example for why we need change, right? And that's not the side that you want to fall on, or that change was not at the heart of what you really wanted, or you weren't ready for it, or something around there. Let's get into the cards to see more about this, Taurus. I know everybody else is like predicting, oh, it's a beautiful week. You're going to be so strong. You're going to come out as really strong, and you are going to come out really strong. And that's the Achilles heel of the whole situation, because you're going to have a lot of confidence in how you're projecting. But there's an undercurrent, and that you need to be aware of that. Nothing is wasted. So this is Uranus energy. It's Aquarius energy. It's seeing opportunity where other people don't. It's seeing beauty where other people may not have seen it, or seeing unconventional beauty, right? And that's something that is interesting, because with the impact of the Sun conjunct Uranus, what might start to happen is you see beauty where you didn't see beauty before. And that you may be combating yourself, right? A sense of, oh, but I really like this, or I really like this person, but arguing with yourself because they don't live quite up to my standards or the standards that I set previously. This is a time to really allow yourself to change, allow yourself to see things differently. If you don't fight the change, it will go really smoothly for you. You'll go along with the flow and it'll work out really nicely. If you try to fight the change, right, you'll end up hurting yourself, because there is truly something beautiful that you see, or beauty where you never saw it before. Okay, and then we have act as if, which is chameleon. Act as if. This is a sense of trying to stay calm, cool, and collected, trying to blend in, if you will, so that you don't overreact. Also a sense of something that you didn't see before now becoming evident, or you weren't seen before, but now when people look at you a different way, they can see you in a different light, right? This could also mean somebody who is trying too hard to fit in with the crowd, right? I'm just trying to go along with what the crowd has said. I'm just like, and it'd be let's put it this way, it'll be very obvious this week if you are trying it. are trying too hard to go along with the status quo right now. It'll be really obvious this week because that ain't where it's at. It'll be really obvious whether or not it's a sincere change in you or it's a change just so that you can continue to fit in, quote unquote. Or you may be experiencing this outside of yourself, which would be a really interesting perspective on things. I would love to know in the comments below what you're noticing right now. You see clearly now. So that's also Aquarian energy. So the truth will out. Also, being able to see beauty really clearly now, being able to see the truth really clearly, being able to see the truth about a situation really clearly, being able to very clearly pick out opportunities. See, it's not going to be it's not a bad reading. It's just energy that you have to know about so you know how to use it, right? So it's like, I can see very clearly that there's opportunity where once I didn't see it before, or I can see very clearly, or people are going to be able to see very clearly. It's almost like when this conjunction happens, you'll become extremely transparent. You won't be able to fit in the way that you want to or hide anywhere. There will be a sort of an exposure. So there is also clarity that's coming with your true nature. So this is really wonderful energy. If you feel like you've been ignored or you feel like you've been overlooked, you feel like people haven't really been able to see the truth of you, you will definitely your value will be seen, or something, a clear statement will be made. It's just very clear. This is not energy that you can hide anything in, which is why things may come out. Truth may come out. And you know what? Sometimes the truth hurts. Maybe it's about you. Maybe it's about somebody you care about. But either way, Taurus, the truth will set you free. It will liberate you if you go along with it and accept it. Uranus doesn't like to be disobeyed. The truth is the truth, right? The reality is out there. You might have to go about it in a different way or find it in a different way. It might shock or surprise you, but ultimately it is what it is, and it's here and it's upon you. So secret to success this week, integrity. No lying, no trying too hard, no trying to make yourself appear as something that you aren't, or even just trying to blend in because you're not going to. Ultimately, this is just about holding firm in your integrity and being who you are for the world to see, because they will see your truth. And that's a very good thing. Your truth will shine through. Know your worth. Bam. There you go. Know your worth, know your value. This also speaks in some ways to being maybe overly, watch out for, not saying you're going to, but watch out for the tendency to be overreactionary or over defensive, or take on that defensive stance too quickly or too ferociously, because it's like an overreaction or overcompensation. Be wary of that, but know your worth. And when you really know your worth, you don't have to be defensive. When you really know your worth, it don't matter what those motherfuckers are saying about you. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you are really, really certain of your value, there's no need for overcompensation, and you can just like go with the flow and blend right in, because people are going to see your value very clearly this week. It's going to be a beautiful week for that hyper exposure of you and your talents and your skills and the abilities that you've gained and earned throughout your life, so that it becomes very evident of what your capabilities are and who you are. So ultimately, this is a fantastic opportunity where you don't even have to try hard. You know, like this is like the perfect opportunity where don't try to overcompensate, because that'll make you look like, that could make you look like a fool. Going about this in a calm way, and the challenge will be from that Venus energy in Aries. She doesn't want to be calm. She's frustrated. She's overcompensating for things. She's fierce, but not in a good way. She's pop-offish. So ultimately, know all those things, that volatility, and that people will easily be able to push your buttons this week. And when you realize that and know that, you can be like, oh, and see very clearly those fists or those punches that are coming at you, and be able to duck and weave really easily, also demonstrating your capabilities and your abilities. Holy crap. To say that this is a light week is not, that would be a lie. It's not. Taurus, please, Taurus. Some more information for Taurus. Oh, okay. Lots of information for you guys. Lots to do with the sun, shining like the sun and being in the spotlight. We have 2 Leo energies here, feeling really good about yourself, feeling really capable, feeling really beautiful. The sun is rising on you. It's shining on you. It is definitely demonstrating and showing you and illuminating you. Remember, light to the darkness, right? Light brings definition. It helps us see things. There's clarity here. There's somebody very beautiful here. This could be a very romantic time for you. Venus in this position could also mean you throw yourself into a romantic situation, or you're very horny. I'm just going to say it. You're very horny. You want a lot of sex. There's a lot of sex drive. It's almost like that Venus aspect of you gets intensified with that masculinity, and you just have a lot of sex drive and you know what you really want. And shit, man, enjoy that shit, because that's some good times right there. There is this level, this sense of stability inside yourself, knowing your value, being very, very certain of yourself this week. And then we have winged messengers. So watch for the universe trying to communicate different messages to you through the avian, the birds. Check them out. You know, different kinds of messages. I know Blue Jay is about protecting people that you love. I know Cardinal is about self-love and taking care of who you are, and a strong sense of spirituality. Owl is about wisdom. Owl is about seeing truth, and Owl came out here. So pay particular heed to Owl and Vulture. His cards came out. This is like the birds are trying to tell you something, that you are, you are going to be seen very clearly this week for who you are. The challenge is to not fight with it. We have Aquarian energy. Once again, it keeps showing up, but this is Uranus, and we could predict that. This is about seeing value, seeing things, being interested in things, being interested in new things, or being interesting and quirky yourself. Caution is here. Caution with the crowd. Okay, and Sagittarius energy, just leaping right into something, or overstepping a boundary that you may not have looked into. This is take a higher perspective, caution, wait, look things over, especially when it comes to something with the crowd, something with community, something with togetherness. How far are you willing to go to make peace? Because ultimately there's a sense of, how far are you willing to go to make peace? There's something here. Could be a Sagittarius. Remember I said who? It could be a Sagittarius. Watch out. This is a Sagittarius that could be a friend. But ultimately, it's this energy that is coming out and coming through and coming at you in an unexpected way. Shit. Maybe we can get a look. Who is this person? What do they look like? A mother energy. Something with a mother, or about being a mother. Could be a mother energy. Somebody who's very wise. I would say this person is older, maybe over the age of 35. We have mountains here and eagle. You're not going to see this coming. You're not going to see this obstacle coming. Stand your ground and see from a higher perspective. So this is almost like taking something subverted, which I told you. This is a sense of finally being able to see clearly, so maybe something that was subvertive, or not standing in integrity and doing something that was underhanded, underground, or to derail you in a lot of ways. This person is a druid mother. This could be father mother energy. That's real weird. Somebody, I'm telling you right now, they're older than you. They've either been a mother to you, or a mother figure to you, a mentor to you. You're not, this oracle, wait for important information that comes in regarding some wait for important information. Okay, but okay, can you reveal to me, like, what is that important or information? Patience and planning. So this has been planned for a while. This important information has been brewing. What is it? maybe something about blueprints or architecture of something. Love begins. What the hell is that? This could even be a May-December relationship. A relationship with an older person. This could be you as the Earth Mother in a relationship with an older person, somebody wise. Wait for important information about like love that you were constructing, patience and planning. When it comes to love, wait for important information. Like what kind? Hold on. Hold the space. Feel loved and comforted. I don't know. This is beautiful energy. This is absolutely beautiful energy. The oracle means that there's love destined for you. And that there's reliable love that's destined for you. And then we have new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. Oh, okay, stop. Somebody may be planning an engagement or something like that, and they just have not come out and told you, or you're planning the engagement or some sort of, you know, taking action on love, and you've been planning in this for a while. This is about the future, or seeing the future with somebody, or wanting a future with somebody. Oh, and it's time to take action on that, or that person will be taking action currently or soon. Hold the space means make room for this, or maybe you've cleared space. Maybe somebody's gonna, you guys are gonna decide to move in with each other. You're moving in, you're creating space together. Feel loved and comforted. You could be creating space for a child. I don't know what this has to do with everything else, but it's coming out loud and clear. I hope that you'll continue this message with me. That is going to be over in tarot. I will see you guys there.